India is a land of contrasts, where the ancient and the modern coexist in a dance as old as time itself. From the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas in the north to the tropical beaches of the south, every region tells a story carved into the landscape by history, faith, and human imagination. In the north, the Himalayan range rises like a jagged wall between earth and sky, its peaks forever kissed by snow. Villages cling to the slopes, their homes built from stone and wood, blending seamlessly with the mountains. Here, the air is thin, crisp, and fragrant with the scent of pine and prayer incense from remote monasteries. Monks chant at dawn, their voices echoing through the valleys, carrying stories and solitude. Descending from the mountains, the plains of the Ganges unfold endless expanses of fertile soil, nourished by rivers that have carried civilizations for millennia. The Ganges itself is more than a river. It is the lifeblood of India, a sacred artery where every wave is a testament to faith. Pilgrims gather along its banks in the early morning, dipping into the waters, believing each immersion cleanses both body and soul. Temples rise in intricate carvings along the river, their spires piercing the sky, while the calls of priests blend with the chatter of market stalls, bicycles, and the distant cry of birds. The city of Varanasi, perched on the Ghats of the Ganges, feels timeless. And yet, only steps away, children play, merchants sell sweets, and women in brightly colored saris offer flowers to the river. This juxtaposition is the essence of India life and death, joy and grief, sacred and mundane, interwoven seamlessly. Traveling westward, the deserts of Rajasthan unfold. Sand dunes rise and fall like golden waves, punctuated by fortresses perched atop rocky outcrops, remnants of ancient kingdoms. Jaipur, the pink city, dazzles with its palaces and havelis painted in delicate rose hues. Jaisalmer, golden and vast, emerges from the desert like a mirage, its sandstone architecture reflecting the fiery sun. Here, camel caravans still traverse the dunes, following routes as old as memory, echoing tales of merchants, conquerors. The cultural mosaic of India is unparalleled. Every corner offers a new language, a new cuisine, a new way of life. In Kerala, backwaters weave a serene tapestry of canals, rivers, and lakes. Houseboats float gently along the water, their wooden hulls reflecting the green palm-lined banks. Fishermen cast nets with practiced ease, their movements as precise as an ancient ritual.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. Shri
To the east, the tea gardens of Assam stretch across rolling hills, their neatly trimmed bushes creating a patchwork of vibrant green.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram.
Rivers snake through the landscape, their currents bringing life and sustenance to dense forests where elephants, tigers, and countless other creatures roam. The ruins of Khajuraho, with their delicate and provocative sculptures, tell stories of devotion, desire, and artistry that defy time. The caves of Ajanta and Ellora reveal murals painted centuries ago, their pigments surviving centuries of monsoons, wind, and sun, whispering stories of monks, kings, and travelers who once walked these halls. India's cities pulse with a different energy. Delhi, the capital, is a tapestry of ancient monuments and bustling markets. The Red Fort rises proudly, a symbol of Mughal grandeur, while narrow alleys in Chandni Chowk teem with merchants, rickshaws, and the sense of street food. Old temples stand alongside modern skyscrapers, showing a country constantly in motion, yet rooted in its past. Mumbai, the city of dreams, stretches along the western coast. Here, Bollywood scripts life in bright colors, music, and dance, while financial markets hum with modern energy. The juxtaposition of slums and skyscrapers, tradition and ambition, poverty and wealth, reflects a nation of contrasts, constantly negotiating between history and progress. Moving south, the state of Tamil Nadu unveils temples of unimaginable scale. Cities like Pondicherry carry echoes of French colonialism in pastel-colored streets and coastal cafes, blending seamlessly with Hindu, Christian, and Muslim traditions that define the Indian spiritual landscape. In the western coast of Goa, Portuguese forts stand sentinel over golden beaches. The sound of waves meets the call to prayer from mosques, the tolling of church bells, and the laughter of tourists reflecting centuries of trade, conquest, and cultural synthesis. Here, spices, seafood, and sunlight create a sensory symphony unlike anywhere else on the subcontinent. Across India, festivals punctuate life. Diwali lights the night with millions of lamps. Holy colors the air with every imaginable hue. Eid calls families together with feasts and Christmas illuminates churches with warmth. Every celebration is a reminder that faith is both personal and collective, that joy and sorrow share the same stage, and that community remains at the heart of existence. And yet, despite the beauty, India's complexity is never absent. Social hierarchies, political struggles, environmental challenges, and economic disparities create tension, struggle, and resilience. The monsoons can both nourish and destroy. Rivers can sustain life and flood cities. Mountains inspire awe and isolate communities. But for those who live here, India is not only a land, it is an experience, a feeling, a consciousness. It is a place where the past breathes through temples, forts, and monuments, where every street has a story, every river a memory, every festival a lesson, and every journey a revelation. From the Himalayan peaks to the southern coasts, from deserts to tea gardens, from sacred rivers to bustling cities, India is a land of contrasts and connections, contradictions and continuity. It is a place where the human spirit is measured not by comfort, but by endurance, creativity, and the ceaseless pursuit of meaning. Here, every stone, every tree, every breath carries history. Every step brings one closer to understanding a civilization as old as time, yet constantly renewed, forever alive. In the northern state of Rajasthan, the desert gives way to the mighty forts and palaces that once defined the grandeur of Rajput kingdoms. Amber Fort, near Jaipur, rises on a hill like a citadel of time, its sandstone walls glowing golden in the sun. Elephants, adorned in colorful fabrics and bells, carry visitors through courtyards that have witnessed centuries of royal ceremonies, celebrations, and conflicts. The walls are etched with tales of valor, sacrifice, and devotion, a reminder of a people who carved kingdoms out of harsh sands and hostile neighbors. The city of Udaipur, often called the Venice of the East, lies on a series of artificial lakes. Its palaces float on water, reflecting a storybook beauty that has endured the centuries. Narrow alleys hide temples, havelas, and markets where silks, spices, and handcrafted jewels mingle with the scents of incense and fresh marigolds. Each corner tells a story of kings and queens, merchants and craftsmen, and the timeless pulse of city life that refuses to fade. Traveling east into the heartland, the state of Madhya Pradesh presents a juxtaposition of history and wilderness. The ancient city of Gwalior holds a fort perched atop a rocky hill, commanding views of the surrounding plains. Its walls whisper of battles, fought between Mughals, Marathas, and local rulers, a testament to the region's enduring strategic importance. Meanwhile, Kanha and Bandhavgarh national parks showcase India's wild beauty, where tigers, leopards, elephants, and deer roam freely across dense forests and tall grasslands. Observing a Bengal tiger as it moves silently through the jungle, one is reminded of the raw, untamed energy that has always defined this land. Further east, the state of Orissa is home to temples carved from stone with meticulous precision. The Sun Temple at Konark, shaped like a colossal chariot with 12 pairs of stone wheels, speaks of architectural mastery and the devotion of an ancient civilization. The intricate carvings depict scenes from mythology, daily life, and celestial patterns, a frozen symphony of faith and artistry. Puri, nearby, hosts the annual Rath Yatra, where massive chariots carrying deities are pulled through streets by devoted crowds, spectacle of devotion, coordination, and centuries-old tradition. Heading south, the Western Ghats rise as a verdant spine of mountains, rivers, and waterfalls. Korg, Kerala, and Karnataka's coffee plantations spread across undulating hills, their leaves glistening with dew and rain. The aroma of coffee and spice fills the air, mingling with the songs of birds and the soft rustling of dense forests. Ancient temples are hidden among these hills, often built at the confluence of rivers, symbolizing the harmony between nature and divinity. Kerala's backwaters, with their calm network of canals, lagoons, and lakes, offer another side of India. Houseboats glide silently, their wooden hulls reflecting the green banks lined with coconut palms and banana trees. Villagers navigate the waters in small canoes, carrying goods, fish, and stories. Festivals here, such as Onam, celebrate harvests and communal harmony, turning the tranquil waterways into stages of color, music, and dance. In the southern state of Tamil Nadu, cities like Madurai, Thanjavur, and Rameshwaram reveal the grandeur of Dravidian architecture. The Meenakshi Amman Temple, with its towering gopurams covered in thousands of painted sculptures, is not only a religious site, but a living center of culture. Every day, rituals bring priests, devotees, and travelers together in a performance that merges faith, music, and movement. The intricate stonework and carvings tell stories of gods, kings, and ordinary people, frozen yet alive, speaking across centuries. In the western coastal state of Goa, Portuguese influence remains visible in pastel-colored churches, fortresses overlooking the sea, and narrow, cobbled streets. Here, Catholic festivals intermingle with traditional Indian celebrations, creating a unique blend of culture, history, and culinary richness. Fish curries, spices, and rice blend seamlessly with samba beats and Goan folk songs, reflecting centuries of trade, conquest, and fusion. Crossing the eastern states, West Bengal's cultural capital, Kolkata, hums with intellectual life and colonial history. The Victoria Memorial stands as a reminder of British rule. Yet the streets pulse with Bengali literature, theater, and music. The Howrah Bridge spans the Hooghly River, carrying millions across daily. A testament to both engineering and human resilience. Durga Puja, the city's most celebrated festival, transforms streets into an open gallery of devotion, art, and collective joy, drawing communities together in shared reverence and celebration. India's northeast, often called the Seven Sisters, holds landscapes of untouched beauty. Assam's tea plantations, Meghalaya's living root bridges, and Arunachal Pradesh's snow-covered peaks reflect a biodiversity and cultural richness distinct from the rest of the subcontinent. Tribes here maintain ancient traditions, crafts, and oral histories, reminding the nation that India's story is not singular but infinitely diverse. And yet, despite the diversity, certain threads bind India together. The rhythm of the monsoon, the spiritual pulse of rivers, the resilience of communities, and the celebration of life in its many forms. Across cities, villages, deserts, rivers, and mountains, people live, love, and dream while carrying the weight of centuries past. From the Indus Valley civilization, one of the world's oldest, to the Mauryan, Gupta, Mughal, and British empires, India has witnessed conquest, innovation, philosophy, and spirituality. Every dynasty left its mark, every era its stories, and every individual their imprint. The subcontinent is a mosaic of human achievement, belief, and enduranceing ever-changing canvas, yet timeless in its essence. In every corner of India, one sees the coalescence of faith, culture, and history. Temples, mosques, churches, and monasteries rise alongside bustling markets, schools, and modern skyscrapers. Children play beside monuments that are centuries old. Farmers tend fields that have fed generations, carving stories into stone, wood, and metal. It is a living, breathing civilization where past and present meet at every street corner, every riverbank, and every hilltop. India is not just a country to observe it, it's a country to experience, to feel, to be immersed in. Here, silence carries wisdom, colors speak of emotion, scents narrate history, and every journey is a pilgrimage through time, memory, and humanity itself. In the state of Uttar Pradesh, the city of Agra rises along the Yamuna River, dominated by the Taj Mahal, an enduring symbol of love carved in white marble. Its minarets, domes, and reflecting pools speak not only of architectural genius, but of the human longing for immortality through memory and beauty. At sunrise, the monument glows with a soft pink hue, and pilgrims, tourists, and locals alike move in quiet reverence, tracing the footsteps of centuries. Nearby, Agra Fort and Fateh Sikri remind visitors of emperors, soldiers, and courtiers, narrating tales of ambition, intrigue, and the transience of power. Varanasi, one of the world's oldest inhabited cities, remains a spiritual heartbeat of the subcontinent. Along the Ghats of the Ganges, priests perform morning rituals while pilgrims bathe in the sacred river, their chants blending with the rhythmic sounds of temple bells. Smoke rises from cremation ghats, a reminder that life and death are inseparable in Indian thought. Boatmen navigate the waters with practiced skill, and as the sun rises, the city is bathed in golden light. Every stone whispering centuries of devotion. The cultural depth of India is also reflected in its countless festivals. Holi, the festival of colors, transforms streets, fields, and riversides into a vibrant riot of pigment, laughter, and music. Families, friends, and strangers throw colored powders, celebrating renewal, love, and the triumph of good over evil. Diwali, the festival of lights, illuminates homes, temples, and streets with thousands of lamps, fireworks, and prayers, marking the victory of light over darkness. Eid, Christmas, Baisakhi, Pongal, Navratri, and countless local celebrations punctuate the year, each adding a unique rhythm to the Indian calendar, reinforcing faith, community, and continuity. In the northeastern hills of Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh, festivals take on forms intertwined with nature. Here, tribes celebrate harvests, monsoons, and animal cycles through dances, chants, and ceremonies passed down through generations. Living root bridges, crafted from the roots of rubber trees, exemplify the extraordinary ways humans adapt to and coexist with nature. In these remote regions, the mountains hold secrets of biodiversity, rituals, and wisdom, remaining largely untouched by industrial expansion. Kerala's Onam festival celebrates the harvest with intricate flower arrangements, traditional boat races, and elaborate feasts. Families prepare the sadhya, a vegetarian banquet served on banana leaves, symbolizing abundance, gratitude, and unity. Meanwhile, in the deserts of Rajasthan, Tej and Gangar festivals honor fertility, marriage, and devotion, with women adorning themselves in vibrant saris, bangles, and henna, dancing in courtyards and along the streets. ensuring traditions are both celebrated and preserved. The culinary landscape of India mirrors its diversity. In Punjab, hearty dishes of wheat, butter, and lentils fill the homes of farmers and cities alike. In Bengal, fish curries, sweets, and mustard seeds create flavors that tell stories of rivers, trade, and art. Southern India's dosas, sambar, and coconut-infused delicacies offer tastes of spice, sun, and monsoon rains. From street food to royal kitchens, the act of eating is a ritual of community, celebration, and cultural identity. India's natural beauty is equally profound. The Himalayas provide both shelter and challenge. Rivers sustain life across plains, deserts test endurance, and tropical forests nurture biodiversity. The Sundarbans, home to the Bengal tiger and mangrove forests, illustrate the delicate balance between humans and nature. In Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, snow-fed rivers and high-altitude forests attract pilgrims and trekkers alike, blending spiritual journey with adventure. The Western Ghats and Nilgiri Hills host endemic flora and fauna, while the beaches of Goa, Kerala, and Andaman whisper stories of trade, migration, and maritime history. The cities of India pulse with modern energy. Mumbai, the financial capital, is a city of contrasts, Bollywood glitz, juxtaposed with crowded chawls and bustling markets. Delhi combines the weight of history with the chaos of urban life, from Mughalera monuments to metro lines and skyscrapers. Kolkata, with its intellectual vibrancy, colonial architecture, and artistic festivals, with literature, theater, and political debate. Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Pune reflect the technological and entrepreneurial spirit, driving India into the global economy while retaining local identities. Education, art, and philosophy are deeply embedded in Indian life. Ancient universities like Nalanda and modern institutions alike reflect a culture valuing knowledge. Classical dance forms Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Odissi tell stories through movement, rhythm, and expression. Music, from the ragas of Ravi Shankar to folk songs in villages, communicates emotions beyond words, connecting generations and regions. Literature in Sanskrit, Hindi, Bengali, Tamil, and countless languages preserves thought, philosophy, and imagination across centuries. India's story is one of resilience and adaptation. Empires rose and fell. Colonial powers came and went. Yet the subcontinent retained its essence, civilization continually reshaping itself, yet never losing sight of its roots. Cities like Jaipur, Mysore, and Lucknow preserve the elegance of royal courts, while villages maintain rhythms of agriculture, craft, and communal life. The riverbanks, temples, and marketplaces remain living witnesses to continuity and change. Through it all, faith remains central. Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism, and countless indigenous beliefs coexist. Sometimes in harmony, sometimes in tension, yet together weaving the spiritual fabric of the nation. Pilgrimages to Varanasi, Amritsar, Bodh Gaya, and Puri bring millions into shared spaces of devotion, reflection, and learning. Temples, mosques, churches, and monasteries are not only structures, they are the heartbeats of communities, markers of time, and testaments to enduring belief. India, in its totality, is more than land, and people is an experience of history, culture, nature, and spirit. Every river, mountain, desert, and plain carries memory. Every city street, market, and festival conveys a story. Every person is a link in the chain of centuries, embodying resilience, creativity, and faith. From the Himalayas to the southern tip of Kanyakumari, from the deserts of Rajasthan to the backwaters of Kerala, India is a living mosaic, endlessly fascinating and profoundly alive. Modern India pulses with innovation and aspiration. Cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Pune are hubs of technology. Their glass towers reflecting a sky streaked with drones and airplanes. Startup culture thrives here, where young minds engineer solutions for a world increasingly interconnected. IT parks hum with the click of keyboards. Software engineers craft code that touches millions, and entrepreneurs chase dreams as old as human ambition itself. Yet, this technological boom exists alongside tradition. Their aromas mingling with the scent of exhaust and rain-soaked concrete. Rickshaws weave through traffic alongside electric cars and motorcycles, blending the past and the future in an intricate, constant rhythm. Here, progress is not linear but layered, like the pages of a manuscript where every generation writes its chapter. India's demographic tapestry is equally remarkable. Over 1 billion people, speaking hundreds of languages and dialects, practice an array of faiths and cultural customs. Children play in dusty alleys, while elders tell stories in their mother tongues. Farmers rise before dawn, tending fields that have fed communities for generations. Migrant workers travel thousands of kilometers in search of opportunity, bringing with them traditions, languages, and culinary secrets that enrich every city they touch. Education remains a driving force. Students gather in sprawling campuses and crowded classrooms, learning everything from classical literature to cutting-edge robotics. Ancient institutions like Benares Hindu University coexist with modern institutes of technology and management, reflecting India's dual commitment to heritage and innovation. In rural areas, community schools strive to break cycles of poverty, teaching literacy, numeracy, and life skills that will shape the next generation. Cultural expression thrives in every form. Classical music reverberates through temples and concert halls, while Bollywood films mesmerize audiences worldwide. Street performances, musicians, magicians fill public squares with color, sound, and movement, keeping centuries-old traditions alive amidst urban bustle. Handicrafts, textiles, and jewelry continue to carry stories of artisans, their skills passed down through generations. Their work, a testament to patience, precision, and beauty. Despite progress, India faces challenges. Urbanization strains infrastructure, monsoons test resilience, and social inequalities demand attention. Yet, within these challenges lies the resilience of ordinary people. Children learning under street lamps, women organizing self-help groups, farmers innovating sustainable practices, and communities finding solutions rooted in centuries of experience. In rural landscapes, life moves with the rhythm of nature. In Punjab and Haryana, golden wheat fields sway in the monsoon wind. In Maharashtra, sugarcane plantations stretch across the plains, while farmers in Tamil Nadu tend to rice paddies that have grown crops for centuries. The daily cycle of sowing, harvesting, and trading sustains communities and preserves an unbroken link to the land and its resources. India's spiritual landscape continues to inspire. Pilgrims traverse the Char Dham in the Himalayas, seeking inner peace amid snow-capped peaks and roaring rivers. In Amritsar, devotees immerse themselves in the sacred waters of the Golden Temple, their prayers echoing against gilded walls and mirrored pools. Yoga and meditation, ancient practices rediscovered globally, originate from these same soil, offering a bridge between the mystical and the physical. Festivals continue to bind communities. Navaratri sees dance and devotion converge in vibrant Garba circles. Eid brings families together in feasts and prayer. The harvest festival of Pongal in Tamil Nadu honors the sun, cattle, and agricultural abundance, while Ganesh Chaturthi sees communities install clay idols, celebrating creativity, devotion, and communal harmony. Through these rituals, the cycle of life is celebrated: birth, growth, harvest, and renewal, binding generations together. India's natural wonders continue to astound. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands offer turquoise waters and coral reefs, home to marine life both delicate and vibrant. The deserts of Rajasthan are alive with wildlife adapted to harsh conditions. Desert foxes, chinkaras, and rare vultures. The Western Ghats, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, sustain endemic species and ancient rainforests, while rivers like the Brahmaputra and Godavari carry life across plains and into oceans, nurturing both humans and wildlife. In the northernmost reaches of India, the Himalayas rise like a fortress of stone and snow, their peaks piercing the heavens. Ladakh, often called Little Tibet, stretches across high plateaus where monasteries perch precariously on cliff edges. Their red and ochre walls catching the first light of dawn. Monks walk silently along narrow paths, their robes swaying in the wind, bells tinkling softly as they go. Prayer flags flutter across valleys, carrying whispers of faith and devotion, messages meant for both humans and the mountains themselves. In Himachal Pradesh, terraced fields carve the hillsides, reflecting centuries of adaptation to steep, challenging terrain. Farmers plant maize, barley, and wheat along these contours, sustaining communities with a rhythm dictated by seasons, snowmelt, and monsoon rains. Villages, constructed from timber and stone, nestle within valleys, their rooftops dusted with snow in winter, while apple orchards and wildflowers bloom in spring. Every step through these villages reveals stories of resilience and the delicate balance between humans and the mountains. Traveling southward, the rivers of India Ganges, Yamuna, Godavari, Brahmaputra, and Krishna serve as arteries of life. The Ganges, sacred and eternal, winds through plains and cities, nourishing agriculture and human civilization alike. Along its banks, ghats, temples, and shrines rise in a rhythmic pattern, while ferries and boats carry travelers, pilgrims, and merchants. The rivers of southern India flowing through Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Kerala meander past rice paddies, coconut groves, and towns steeped in centuries of history. Life follows their currents, shaped by the water that feeds both body and spirit. Kerala's backwaters, stretching across Vembanad Lake and its connected canals, showcase a unique ecosystem where human ingenuity has merged seamlessly with nature. Houseboats glide silently through narrow channels lined with palm trees and paddy fields. Fishermen cast nets in the morning mist, while villages prepare for festivals, harvests, and communal gatherings. This serene waterway is a reflection of harmony, where tradition and survival coexist with natural beauty. In Tamil Nadu, the southern coast bears witness to human devotion carved into stone. The shore temple of Mahabalipuram stands proudly against the backdrop of the Bay of Bengal. Its granite walls, shaped into intricate forms, depicting deities, legends, and celestial beings. Along the coast, fishing communities rise before dawn, sending boats into the sea in search of sustenance. Their lives are governed by tides, monsoons, and age-old knowledge passed from father to son, mother to daughter. The rhythm of the waves dictates daily life, connecting humans to the eternal pulse of the ocean. The Western Ghats, stretching along the western coastline, are a sanctuary of biodiversity. Rainforests here shelter tigers, leopards, elephants, and countless species of birds, reptiles, and insects. Monsoon clouds sweep across valleys, drenching forests and rivers, nourishing life in a cycle that has persisted for millennia. Coffee plantations in Karnataka and Kerala intermingle with dense forests, their emerald leaves reflecting sunlight filtered through towering trees. Villagers harvest tea, spices, and coffee while maintaining reverence for the forest that sustained them, embodying a coexistence of labor, devotion, and respect for nature. Further inland, India's deserts and arid regions tell a different story. The Thar Desert, with its golden dunes, is alive with resilience. Camel caravans traverse the sands, echoing the trade routes of centuries past. Fortresses, like Jaisalmer, rise from the dunes, their sandstone walls reflecting the fiery sun. Inside, Himalayas, with ornate balconies and courtyards, house stories of royalty. Merchants and artisans, preserving a legacy of craftsmanship and endurance amidst a harsh, beautiful landscape. India's wildlife is a testament to the country's ecological diversity. In the Sundarbans, Bengal tigers move stealthily through mangrove forests, navigating tidal waters and dense roots. Elephants traverse forests in Karnataka and Kerala, their movements synchronized with the rhythms of ancient trees. Birds, insects, and fish of innumerable species paint a tapestry of life across rivers, wetlands, forests, and mountains. Every ecosystem is intricately connected, a reflection of India's remarkable natural wealth and the human communities that have adapted to it over centuries. Even in modern metropolises, the natural world asserts itself. Parks, gardens, and riverside promenades provide respite in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Bangalore. Urban wildlife monkeys, parakeets, and stray dogs interacts with the human population, creating a shared space where coexistence is a daily practice. Markets overflow with fruits, vegetables, and flowers, bringing color and life into the heart of the city, even amid skyscrapers and traffic. India's history is written not only in monuments and temples, but also in daily life. Villagers continue traditional crafts, pottery, weaving, metalwork, while cities innovate with technology, architecture, and art. Ancient festivals, rituals, and spiritual practices are performed alongside contemporary concerts, exhibitions, and technological showcases. Each layer of India's culture enriches the next, creating a living mosaic where the past informs the present, and the present shapes the future. Education, literature, and art thrive in both rural and urban landscapes. Sanskrit texts, classical Tamil literature, and regional poetry are studied alongside physics, engineering, and digital design. Dance schools teach Bharatanatyam, Kathak, and Odissi, while music academies preserve ragas and folk melodies. Across India, the arts serve as both memory and innovation, connecting generations through rhythm, color, and sound. In every village, city, desert, forest, river, and mountain, India's story continues. It is a tale of contrast, ancient and modern, sacred and secular, urban and rural, woven together by faith, resilience, and creativity. Every journey reveals layers of history, human ingenuity, natural beauty, and spiritual devotion. It is a land where diversity is celebrated, Challenges are met with perseverance, and life itself becomes a testament to endurance and hope. India is not merely a place to observe, it is a world to inhabit, to experience, to understand. Every stone, every river, every mountain, every festival, every human life contributes to the narrative of a civilization that has persisted through centuries, adapting, transforming, yet retaining its essence. From the heights of the Himalayas to the southernmost shores, from the deserts of Rajasthan to the lush Western Ghats, India remains a living testament to human creativity, endurance, and the eternal pursuit of meaning.